Check, 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 check. Oh, is it working now? Well, I was gonna say welcome to the trading show, but that was stupid and it was a joke. But you didn't hear me. All right, for the plan of the week, let's take a look at the Dow. Dow broke out very strongly. Weekly chart, monthly, big wick on the monthly. Nice balanced price range on the weekly. Lots of stuff here. Sorry about that. Delete that. Delete. Delete. Delete that. Just clean this up a bit. This is a giant weekly inverse fair value gap down there. Let's get rid of this little one. We can get rid of this daily, 4-hour, daily. All right. Yeah, nice big imbalance here. We'd have to come take out this low. Maybe we'll mark that out this week. Previous, let's not do that. Prior week, low. And then we'll do the open. Probably do like a, well, we got the new week opening gap there. So we'll just ignore that. All right, get rid of all these random lines. We got the draw here and then here. All right, that is the July high. Okay. All right, okay. So we got to measure this out just for funsies. Excuse me. So yeah, discount's going to be back into these daily order blocks. This 4-hour fair value got respected. Old relative equal highs here. Cool. So now we're targeting up here into, we got these daily relative equal highs, but looks like those will easily be taken. Obvious draw on liquidity there. Big daily expansion candle, 4-hour chart. We've got a balanced price range type thing. We got 4-hour fair value gap here. That'll be interesting, but that's not into a discount, I don't think. So maybe check on that real quick. Discount on the range, nope. So we'll forget that one. If we're gonna look for some sort of range pullback, no clear displacement out of this range, although we do have it on the lower time frame, obviously. Yeah, we're just targeting this upside of this range. Relative equal highs could get taken out, pull back, and then we take it out. Who knows? Just looking back at this range here. This is just the prior weekly low. Got a nice big range here. Can't really, there's 4-hour fair value gaps on all of these candles here. On the 1-hour, and then the 4-hour inversion here. So we'll just put that one there, but we'll make it light colored because it's too aggressive for how significant I think it may be. 4-hour inverse fair value gap. So if we're looking for some sort of pullback bounce play on a higher time frame, looks like we've already bounced here, so probably not very likely. Was that the 1-hour? Okay, 15-minute, we've got this balanced price range. Similar type of a deal there. We go to, we got an order block here. Looks like that's been respected here. Broke out here, rebalanced it, pushed higher, and then totally killed it on the way down, but then we had a nice strong move up. So it is looking pretty weak up here. Failing to displace here. Yeah, it's come back up, but I think if you look at weekend Wall Street, we're gapped down already. We got to do some more diligence up in here. The draw on liquidity is definitely higher. Oh yeah. We have displaced on the daily almost. Be interesting to see how we open tomorrow. Not enough information. We have this 4-hour here displacement, but it's if it was a little bit higher, then I'd be more confident. Because we had this failure on the 1 hour. But then yeah, it did come back out of there. Yeah, maybe we come back down into this little order block here. That could happen. So yeah, why I'm not super liking that for any trades. I need to edit this and add the Russell. I always forget to add the Russell here. All right. So yeah, nothing super clean here on the YM. I mean, the draw is definitely up into here. And now we've got relative equal highs, so looks set to head higher. YM. So yeah, it doesn't look super clean for like a super high probability setup. I mean, on the 4-hour, we have displaced over the candle bodies. So that's significant, but at the same time, yeah, it's just hard to say because you don't want a long pullback. I think we need to see the 4-hour. We got this inversion here, got respected, but then took out this low. Okay, let's look at the smaller time frame. 5-minute displaced on out of here, so that's all systems go. Manufacturing liquidity up here at the highs, so we've come back down, respected this area. Failure to displace here, but if we go to the smaller time frames, still nothing, still nothing, still nothing. So yeah, we're consolidating at these highs. Looks like they may want to take this down. Maybe it's just down into here, back into this order block. See that happening. But yeah, equal highs. So there's equal highs here. We'll definitely mark that out. So there's a little smaller time frame set up there. Easy draw on the small. Oh, on both time frames. To have for a long. Yeah, I mean, if we came back down into discount, what is this? This is an inverse fair value gap. There's a little inefficiency there. And everything just looks like it's gonna head up. 1 hour. 1 hour fair value gap here. We got an order block there. Make that like pink or something. An hour order block. And then we got this little 1 hour. One hour fair value gap. Let's make that green. That orange. Storage orange. Too red looking. So we go back down 15 minutes. There's our little nice little fair value gap here in the order block. And this is an order block on the higher time frame because we came and took liquidity at a lower. Took out that low 15-minute cleaner. Didn't take out the low. Yeah, don't like this. Seems like it wants to come to a discount on this little range. Go to 10 minutes, see if something clearer. Yeah, I mean, I could see this area here getting respected. Oops. It's a 10-minute. Yeah. Should also be there on the 5-minute. Yeah, so I mean, the only thing obvious is, come back down, maybe retest this order block here. See how big the boxes I'm drawing are. Yeah, maybe we come back down to discount. We tag this double PDA area, and that would be a higher probability long tapping this order block. I would expect it to respect the top of the order block. Shouldn't dig below this consequent encroachment, but could come down. There is this inversion fair value gap still, which would be the top of this higher time frame order block. So seems like it's just a high probability area. When I frame it for a trade, only if we have the price action on the way down, that looks good. Yeah, maybe more time frame long if there's confirmation from flow or SMT. Yeah. Cool. It's about as far as I want to go into the analysis for this. These relative highs I've got to keep in mind are higher time frame. So the draw there is pretty strong. And problem is, yeah, I mean this little wick came down, so this range should kind of be significant here. That order block got respected. Makes sense to take out this area. Just gonna delete that. Don't like it. It's clean. And this would be the accumulation area that we were accumulating here. If we dug down into here, that makes sense. Oh yeah, thanks. Not my typical setup, but looks pretty clean. That'd be the logic there, just on the YM. Haven't taken a look at anything else yet. Dow Jones Industrial Average. Okay, yeah, clear draw on liquidity here. We've taken the high, 24 hours. There we go. Came down, respected new week opening gap. Nice little gap up there, displacing higher. Took out that high, relative equal highs, low resistance liquidity. This kind of confirms what I'm thinking. Maybe we do come back down into here. That's a little bit cleaner there. Yeah, makes sense for it to just at least retrace down into like some sort of a box setup with this wick, which is this. That targeting the drawn liquidity. So yeah, makes sense. All right, spending a lot of time here on the Dow, getting tired. All right, let's move on to Russell. The Russell. If Russell 2000, boom, huge move, took out liquidity here, held the order block on the, which is what I was wanting. This wick is just crazy. Oh, okay, weekly, obvious, same thing as the YM, daily, oh, weekly, value gap, change that to nice green. Now we've got same thing here, daily. Still heading to clean out these inefficiencies. Let's just mark this maybe with the thin line. And this is too many options. Let's do a little dotted line. Big displacement out of here yesterday, or whatever, you know what I mean? Nice, big, gigantic inefficiency here. 4 hour, you know what that is. Got an order block down here, should hold this. We did come deeper. Make that orange. 4 hour O block. O blocks. Inside of another order block. But I would not expect it to do that. It could though. Yeah, it looks like just ready to rip it more. I wouldn't be surprised if we gap up Sunday today. Yeah, I mean, yeah, this would be a nice long area. I'd set an alert here. Blow that wick on the 15-minute chart. This would be the long area to get long on the 15-minute area discount. $15-minute value gap on top of order block. Yeah, this would be the order block we'd probably reference, maybe even the wick. Yeah, nice little overlapping, you know, maybe you gotta make sure. Okay, yeah. Draw on liquidity is the obvious one, is filling this inefficiency. Oops. And then the highs, which is what I think we're going towards. Taking out this level would definitely mean we're heading higher, especially if we rebalance this whole range on the daily. Weekly, nothing to rebalance. Daily, clearly. Super obvious draw on liquidity here at the highs. Oops. let's see if we zoom out and we get those relative equal highs. Yeah, it's basically just, let's just mark this high up. Yeah, okay. Super obvious, there's a new week opening gap there. Yeah, very strong draw on liquidity here. Definitely look for longs if we get a pullback. If there's a pullback, even if it occurs here at the Sunday open. Strong long bias here until the highs. Best, cleanest long setups here if the pullback occurs. Yeah, so I wouldn't even wait for confirmation. I would just long on the pullback if it came down at his order block. Like, it's pretty obvious. Took out liquidity there, came back up, rebalanced this range, held this range, order block on top of the range, easy money trade if we like got like some sort of steep pullback, either like that or like that. If it came like that, if it like looped up and then came down, yeah, we'd watch how it comes down, obviously. But yeah, that's super clean. Probably reaccumulate here on that order block. If we use the conservative move, that's the discount. So we'd want to get long anything below there, which, yeah, we want to look for some sort of bounce there. Okay, on the 5 minute, we got a little bit of a range consolidation here. Maybe we play this. We've focused up on here. There is a market structure shift right there. Looks like we came back down, rebalanced into the order block, tagged the order block, and we're already heading back up. 5 minute, no displacement. Displacement here. Nothing yet. Super small time frame trading. No displacement in this range. No displacement or no market structure shift. So yeah, we could get another little dip, maybe back down into here. I'm gonna mark this out super strongly because that could be a high probability area. No. Keep it stronger color. Yeah, I mean, we've held this order block here. That isn't to say that this here area is, there's a market structure shift here. But it was, yeah. So looks like it's gonna just head up, but maybe we'll get lucky. We work this range, come back down, play this just at the top of this range. Nothing crazy. Look on the smaller time frames. There's the imbalance is gone now. 2 minutes. We want to see some sort of order block on the lower time frames in alignment with this same area. You can see we held this order block. We've created relative equal lows. There's my playbook setup starting to form. Looks like this order block was tagged here. This is above the gap here. Don't like that. About 30 seconds. Bit cleaner there. It's in the range, so we could use maybe this order block here as the high probability area. So order block here, tag this one, and then we've seen that these order blocks end up being very high probability. We have equal lows here. We just drew a trend line. We want this. Yeah, look at that. Super smooth, little triangle type look. So maybe we come sweep that, hit this high probability. The efficiency, I would like it into this. I think that's higher probability, even though, we may miss it. Like this yellow. Smaller time frame, O block, that probability. Yeah, we'll see. Set an alert here. And then the obvious draw is higher. So yeah, I'd only take this if it was at an open and or news. And depending on what happens, like if it's news or if it's the open and the context of when, then I would either target higher or lower. If there's no news, it's just the open, then I'd probably just take it off here at the high. Or fill the gap in efficiency on the higher time frame. Let me look at the 15-second here, just for completeness sake. Yeah, did this get tagged here? Is that the lowest low? No, did not. This is off. Just missed it. But it respected this one here. So I mean, it is just a wait and see if we get it. And for a clean little flush, I would expect this to probably come down into here. So we'll see. If we don't get it, no worries. It's not like the cleanest. We'd have to see more. I think if it came deeper into the higher time frame, then of course. Man, there's so much honey in there. What the? So this is drawn here, but this isn't into a discount. What's happening? This is a 4-hour. Okay, yeah, 4-hour fair value gap, but inside of the range, it's not into a discount. So if I'm gonna play this, I'm just gonna delete it. Too high into a premium to like it. Yeah, it seems like the play, if I was to play, there's a 15-minute shift there, even though, yeah, it's still part of this range here. This range is still in play. Okay, Let's look at IDVM real quick. Yeah, nice. Push up. Put that. Come on. Okay, this is a significant. Oops, don't know what just happened there. Significant relative equal lows here. Manufactured them already. Nice big move out of there, so not super. Yeah, looks the same. Same thing. I mean, obviously, but just looking for little nuance details if there's anything different to keep an eye on. We'll look at the smaller time frame, see if there's anything here. 15-minute, same thing. Shift out of there. Manufacturing those highs. I mean, I did displace out of here, but it's manufacturing the highs. Maybe it goes back down into this order block. 5-minute chart, same exact setup. Got those lows. Very clean, relative equal highs. Like a little triangle type pattern. Nice little, oh, there's a little inefficiency there. What is this? What the? Is that the inversion? Don't know why that's there. Looks cool though. Yeah, there was an inefficiency down here. We have the 1 minute. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah. Little inefficiencies on both of those candles. Gaps lower, gaps higher. And then never retested it. So still don't know if that's deep enough. We'll see. That's interesting. It is a higher. I don't like how it's higher than the. I just don't like how that's higher. I think it wants to come into the inefficiency here and fully balance it out, or like the midline of it, which would be like that. Oops. Don't want it. Okay. Oops. So that's the lowest portion, overlapping. Yeah. So there's that inefficiency. It is in pre-market. Oh wait, that's in the actual session. Okay. 30-second chart. We got this order block here though. So this is the order block created to test this order block, which sent us higher, and then we came down and yeah. I do like this order block still. Cool. All right. Did the diligence. Let's go to ES now. Wherever the fuck. Man. Whew, a lot of drawings here. Let's get rid of some. I mean, these we'll be able to tell once we get lower. Delete these, delete that, just clean it up. Daily fair value gap. Cool. All right, we got that down there. We got a huge inefficiency here. Obviously, draw is higher, but we did have that SMT short still playing out. Okay, yeah, here we go. There are some things here. So we've just tagged the daily inefficiency. Let's turn that red. Daily fair value gap. Make it a little darker. Pretty strong there. Yeah, we've just tagged this daily fair value gap into here, made our move down. We've come back and rebalanced any sort of stuff on the lower time frame, maybe. At the same time, this is a new week opening gap. We didn't tag it, but got close. Maybe if we change it. Yeah. We use a settlement interval. It did tag it. So it tagged the new week opening gap. We'll leave that settlement interval there. I kind of like that. Came down, rebalanced this daily fair value gap. So if we do start to come down, then targets would definitely be lower. Awesome. We'll look in a minute. Let's figure out what's happening in the current range. So yeah, looks like if we are going to be bearish, huge displacement here. We've rebalanced it, taken it out, and now we've made relative equal highs. So yeah, maybe we come higher first. Let me just look at something real quick. I'm going to take a look at what was I going to look at? I just forgot. Oh. Man, what am I doing? I just forgot. It was super important. Just had a brain fart. Oh, yeah, week in Wall Street. The week in Wall Street, SPX. Let's take a look. Okay. That is nothing. I thought we'd be. I saw someone posting about this, but this is the Dow Jones down 40 points. Where would that take us? 40 points on the Dow. This is the Dow? Dow Jones? Oh, wait. This is the index. What's the I? So 73. I mean, that's a decent move. No Dow Jones. Let's look at NASDAQ. Didn't we just look that up? NASDAQ 100. I don't know how to get it to switch. Oh, here we go. Yeah, nothing. For some reason, it's just the Dow Jones. Let's just delete that and see if we can get the Dow Jones. Did I click on this one? Why is it not pulling up SPX? S 500. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, nothing. Okay, weird. So it's just the Dow. Just the Dow. Down 40 points. futures, 73, so that takes us down to here. What were we thinking here again? Oops. I mean, that looks pretty nice. Down into the 30s. 41, 273. Oh, that is nothing. Okay, that's I was down 100 points. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Anyways, not a big deal. Let's go back to what we were doing. Yeah, clear draw on liquidity here. Again, same thing as all the other indices. Balanced price range down here with a nice wick to support that. Looks like we're headed higher. Day fair value gap. Easy draw. Order block on top of the new week opening gap. Relative equal high sweep. So this would be like the order block here that I would respect. So yeah, just the inefficiency up here doesn't mean we'll make all-time highs, but if we're gonna possibly have another reversal down, then this would be an interesting area above the NWOG. Okay, let's go back and dive into this area if we're gonna see the lower time frame. But yeah, consensus here for me is still bias long since the draw liquidity is the highs as well as the others. Does that mean we will? Not necessarily. We have displaced down here. This is very clear. Huge shift there. And if we go to the 1 hour, I mean, that's weak. That is not what we want to see with this area here. Very volatile day. Manufacturing is highs still though, so I mean that's pretty bullish. 1 hour, we got this order block, same thing. Tag down here. We do have a little market displacement here, but is it above a swing high? Not yet. 15-minute, wait, 30-minute. We do have a relative equal low fair value gap here, inverse fair value gap. Yeah, relative equal lows above or below the PM session with the order block. Much cleaner here. This is an order block right here or here. Yeah, relative equal lows. Draw that out. It's just back to 8. Yeah, relative equal lows. This has already been rebalanced. I could totally see it coming down here. NASDAQ going lower because NASDAQ's the weakest one. 5-minute order block there, super strong. Very similar to Russell. Interesting. Yeah, I kind of like this. Here's what is this? Maybe that's a midline of yeah, NWOG midline. So that would make sense. Yeah, coming down in here, tagging this order block. That took out liquidity, which tagged this order block, even this one. So yeah, super high probability order block right here. But there is this order block here. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I would expect. be conservative. Okay, this would be the entry risk. So yeah, we've got inefficiencies, and then we've got this very strong order block. Man, but there is this one, which is the playbook. So technically, could get long here maybe, and then risk. I wouldn't want it to come that low. It could, but I mean, this is a fractal of the same thing. I mean, that's pretty good trade, but that's because we're framing it off of this. Let's just zoom in some more. Yeah, tough, because it's like you would want to just order, and then there's another fractal of the same thing. But you could frame lows here, and then we have this order block here, which did give us that run higher. I mean, yeah, you could frame an order there too. Tough. I think we'll have to wait and see. Maybe get some SMT. Yeah, I mean, we do have manufacturing these highs, very clear. Draw liquidity. You know, maybe we do come lower initially down into here. Oh, I mean, like we were just framing. We come lower into this range here, and then yeah, we pop back up. We get a. I'm still open to bearish profile, but at least short term, the weekly seems like it would want to. Let's turn off the magnet. So we're here, you know, maybe we come down into here, then we take out the higher time frame liquidity, and then who knows? Maybe we get a bearish reversal. That could happen. Doesn't mean it will, but at least to me, this is the obvious draw on liquidity for the higher time frame. You know, maybe we do come down lower into here. Maybe we get some sort of box set up down there. I mean, this is just totally an idea. It's just based on how bearish the flow's been. By no means we need to do that, but maybe we come take out this, and then these lows are all just smooth. So I would think we come, you know, if we'll see. Yeah, lower than higher, and then if we're gonna go higher, we'll probably come lower initially. And if we're gonna go lower, then it would also still make sense for us to go lower than higher than lower. Okay, yeah. So seems like pretty obvious. NASDAQ here is gonna clean up a lot of things, I think. But let's look at SPY real quick. SPY on the daily. Weekly, nice. Yeah, really close to all-time highs, just filled this gap. So obviously that makes sense for the rejection. Huge gap here. Obvious draws on liquidity lower. Oh, let's look at 24. 24 hours, no gaps, maybe then. Yeah, maybe just into this, back into this one. 4 hour, still got those relative equal highs. Have we filled this? No, not totally filled this gap here. So same thing on futures. Let's make that white for a gap. And then, yeah, we've got relative equal highs here. So new all-time high, who knows? This is an obvious order block here. So looks like on the 4 hour, this was the spot to go. I should have had this outlined here on Friday. Would have given me more confidence to just get out. Respected that. Yeah, clear, still very clearly drawing up to the upside. We rebalance that. So this range is the dealing range for me. And then we do have the same relative equal lows here. That seems very high probability for me. What is this line? That is the weekly open. What weekly open? Old weekly open. Very old weekly open. Super clean relative equal lows there. Here's the current range we're dealing with that same order block. 5-minute chart. Same thing. Yeah. Very easy, very obvious. Box setup as lining up with the same thing. 1-minute chart. Same order block. Does that mean this is the order block to hold? Who knows? Maybe we come all the way into the mid-range of this. So we got these relative equal lows here. You can easily sweep these and then sweep these pretty deep, and it would still be pretty clean. Sorry, proportional, even if it's pretty deep. But at the same time, yeah, I mean, it would make sense for us to bounce here. So it's a hard one. If it came down into here, how would we be confident to long this down here? I don't know. That's a tough one. This order block came down, took out liquidity here, and then came down. Immediately came back up. It's just tough. There is this order block's here though. So that I feel like I have to play that. We'll see if there's some sort of SMT. But yeah, anyways, Russell should be the strongest long play. So Russell. Russell is the most obvious. So yeah, we'll just be watching how all of them come down, and yeah, Nasdaq. very weak on the way up. Keep that there. Weekly fair value gap. We can leave that there. Big weekly inefficiency, obvious draw on liquidity. This weekly, the inverse fair value gap lining up with that. There's a draw there, still higher. Don't know why this weekly came so. Why? Why is my indicator not? Yeah, new week opening gap. I guess that's the respected area. Old one here, new one formed at the exact. That's a daily. Sorry. The daily end dog. We've rebalanced the candle, so it makes sense to come lower first before going higher. Very clean lows to be swept. This is the obvious draw on liquidity. Daily fair value gap. So yeah, definitely wants up into here. SMT, bearish SMT created. Oh, weird. Okay. Held this area. Candle bodies respected the NWOG and the order block here. This bullish displacement still in play. We did have a bearish one, but failed. Yeah, still an obvious strong liquidity. We've rebalanced this range. Does that mean we're headed up? So, nope, we got relative equal lows. Oh. And my contacts are giving me issues. All right. Do have it's the one. Still have this fair value gap up here below, above a high. We'll just mark that one out. Got 1 hour fair value gap. Clear relative equal lows. I just want these to be straight. Yeah, this is a very obvious downside draw. Did we not look at that? ES, very smooth lows. So yeah, there's a lot of reason to also come down. That's why I still think we do have a bearish weekly profile still possible. 15 minutes. So nothing here telling us we're definitely going higher. 1 hour market, market structure shift relative to here. Nothing out of this one. Yeah, it's not looking too clean for longs. We did get those same relative equal lows, but they got swept nicely here on NASDAQ. No upside draw besides, this same thing on our little order block here, balance price range, took out liquidity. So if I was to get long on NASDAQ, definitely would look for this area. This was already swept, so I definitely expect it to come into here or, possibly lower. Maybe even here, But we do have small time frame relative equal highs. I hate how big this list is. They should just smash that. Yeah, we got a smaller draw here of liquidity. So I would expect NASDAQ to remain weaker because the respective highs here are not the same as the ones on the other charts. So yeah, 5 minute though, you have not taken this high yet. Did get a market structure here, came down and respected the order block. That was pretty clean what happened here for short smart time frame trading. Barely took out this high, but did nothing to shift. So nice little playbook set up there. Wouldn't really have confidence in that. But yeah, similar thing on NASDAQ. Similar, but still much weaker. When the highs get taken this week on the higher time frame bullish on liquidity, NASDAQ may offer a sweet short again, maintaining its SMT probably with the ES. All right. Oh wait, let's look at QQQs real quick. QQQs don't need to go too high of time frame. Man, why do I always do that? All right, QQQs, we got, don't know why that gap isn't there. Okay, that's why. Yeah, we got a gap above. So yeah, we still do have a draw higher, but doesn't need to. We've already taken out enough to look like we could reverse. Okay, let's look at a smaller time frame. Same relative equal lows down there. Got rebalanced into the gap. Relative equal highs are cleaner into that little inefficiency here. Let's set an alert. Let's set it on NASDAQ. Should have done that. Add alerts. Let's add an alert here. Qs. Yeah, not much different. Oops. Yeah, we just rebalance that pre-market overnight gap. Yeah, it looks like relative equal highs, could reject there, come back down, and then come back up here, and then maybe we get the big sell, SMT. Cool. News. Now we've looked at the charts. What is the news for this week? News. So we've got some orange folders on Monday, so definitely going to be here to trade that. We got consumer confidence Tuesday after the open. Nice. So Tuesday is going to be decent, and then Wednesday some orange folders, crude oil inventories. So definitely going to be there for that. Looks like a good week to trade. GDP, unemployment claims on Thursday. Nice pre-market, and then Friday pre-market PCE with orange folders spread throughout the entire week. So this week should be pretty good. I would expect that to fit in alignment with what I'm looking for in the price action too. So that all makes sense to me. The news overlaid with the analysis that I just did. Anything to avoid? No. I think all these times look good. Mornings obviously are the best. Monday, Tuesday, PM sessions may not be that great until, yeah, just classic New York Open plays, and then PM session slowdowns. So yeah, news this week. Times to avoid just PM sessions. All right. The only thing I really else want to look at is, or let me just write a little quick summary. So I, okay, still seems like, okay, wait. Analysis is that I want to switch for longs looking in the Russell and continue to look short on the NQ if we hold below while others break up for the relative highs. For now, longs in RTY, YM, and yes. All right, why are these down here? Weekly profile expectations and possibilities. Could still have a or even a bearish reversal and Q, bullish, probably on RTY, even YM. All right, last thing to look at is dollars come down to our final target, so we do need to take a look at this, which I kind of did already last week. We really got to zoom out. So let's just redo the entire analysis. So we got a shift up to here, nice order block, and then reaccumulation into the order block, nice breakout. Still looks bullish on the very high time frames. Looks like it filled this inefficiency. So yeah, maybe we could be heading lower. Okay, monthly, we have not displaced below, so nothing's confirmed bearish wise. Still bullish. Yeah, maybe we need to come back down into here to flip bullish again. We broke this low, super big candle. This is a massive displacement on the monthly. That's crazy. Weekly, confirming the same thing. Nice big displacements, lots of fair value gaps. Let's just get rid of a lot of this stuff. We have displaced below here. We want to see this hold, maybe see a big rally in the dollar. If that happens, that'd be crazy. So yeah, pretty pivotal. This is the order block. If we did bounce, we'd expect to bounce here. Maybe we do rebalance this whole week. Who knows? If that happens, then NASDAQ would probably go up. But that's kind of just a lot of fire stuff for this rambled. Yeah, it looks pretty bearish. Looks like it wants this low for sure. No, I mean, or looks like it wants this low most likely. Maybe we need to dig the dollar down back into this dealing range. Yeah, maybe a new low down into this order block. This would be the first target. Monthly order blocks. Let's look at the quarterly. So yeah, we've got a quarterly inverse fair value gap here. Make that nice and juicy. So we got an old one here too with an order block. But we don't want it too zoomed in or zoomed out. Yeah, seems like it would want. It's already been tagging this. Maybe not the candle bodies, but I mean respective to the time frame. So, yeah, seems like it would want back down. Yeah. Market structure shift on the weekly, monthly. Oh, yeah, weekly for sure. So dollar could be going down. That would really a little draw back up into the week, and then boom, next few weeks we just break down, and then that'd be the bottom. I'll be cut because we'd be front running by the sell on the dollar. Okay, so that sucks. missed that easy short right there on the JPY. This is gonna probably take out this range low. But maybe there's an opportunity here. Smooth highs. Yeah, tough one. Maybe just a tag back in the order block, but at that point it's like, okay, maybe we're gonna come back up here. Haven't been looking at currencies lately, too busy day trading. I mean, these are definitely in play. Get these breaking out of ranges. Gold could be a nice short. Inverse head and shoulders, blah blah. We took that out. Nice little low, probably. Yeah. I mean, silver could be. We'll see. Still don't have confidence in these since I do need to see and learn more how they correlate with the dollar and the currencies and all that. So cool to look at them, but definitely need more confidence and more experience. So got my hands full with the indices. So cool. Cool to look at. Oh, yeah. I am looking though for look at. Guess we got rid of it, but that chart. Still would like a nice sweep of these lows on Ethereum. So it makes sense if we do get a pullback, but it's not like I'm thinking it's the play. So yeah, there was an SMT here. Guess that was enough. Should have known. This was the order block. Missed it. Just didn't see it. Should have been watching it. Yeah, should probably. We do have these relative equal highs. So if Ethereum does come lower, I would still love this long here at that order block. So definitely have that alert there still, but not gonna get mad. Anyways, yeah, that's it. That is that's what it is. But yeah, gonna be a good week. Next week, not this week, but next week we have next month. Let's look at next month. September. So we got a, is that a holiday? There's a holiday sometime soon. But next week we've got PMI, we've got JOLTS, we got non-farm payroll, and then we've got CPI, PPI, unemployment claims, and then we finally have the cut. So next week looks really good. Really good. So definitely going to be trading a lot more this next week and on coming days. So, all right, that